Joey Rodriguez of VCU joins us right now. And, Joey, thanks a lot for taking the time. We visited with you last week. We did again, and you have at least another game to play. Is there truth to that story before the game? A guy from Kansas told you, hey, it's been a fun run, but it's over?
Yeah, he told us that. Just took it for what it's worth. They're cool guys during the game. They played really well, but, we just played better.
Yes, you did, and as I was just saying before you joined us, what happened yesterday wasn't a mistake. The right team won for those 40 minutes because of the way you guys played the game. And I want to ask you, during that stretch, during the first half, and you guys got up 18, and all the threes are just bottoms, did you get the sense that Kansas got frantic? Because that's what it looked like on television.
Yeah, Coach told us that, that they were going to be shocked and look at their faces when we made a run like that. And that's what we did in the first half. We got them down by 18, and you can see in their face that they were kind of shocked.
I just want to – at halftime, I thought, okay, Kansas, they'll come out punching. I'm sure your coach told you to expect a run. They made it, and they got within 2, but you guys were able to punch back. Can you just describe, Joey, like during that stretch, how you all were able to keep your calm as a team? Because a lesser team would have crumbled, and instead you guys punched back.
Yeah, one of the guys on our team, Bradford Burgess, he usually doesn't talk and yell that much. And, they got it down to 2, and then Coach got to tech, and we hovered up, and Brad started yelling at everybody to be aggressive and to attack people. And, once we saw him say that, it just gave everybody a big boost and a big boost of confidence, and we were good from there.
VCU's in the Final Four. Their point guard, Joey Rodriguez, Scott Van Pelt Show, Ryan Russillo on ESPN Radio. What do you guys think of the media?
It's cool. 3 years at VCU, and, we haven't had all this media attention at all. So, we're taking it, for what it's worth. It's great. It's fun for us. But, at the end of the day, the main thing is just going out and trying to win a national title.
Now, I've seen and read about the pregame speeches from your head coach, Shaka Smart, and it's really easy to sit there and say, hey, no one's picking us, because no one has been picking you guys. But is it hard to be motivated by the same storyline before each and every game?
No, not really. Once you see it, you get motivated every time. And, there's always somebody out there saying you can't do this, you can't do that. So, every time we see a video, every time Coach talks to us, we get motivated. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's what's winning us these games. I think it's just, our game plan and how hard we're playing on the defensive end. And I think that's what's really winning us all these games.
Did Kansas forward Marcus Morris go up to you and say, hey, nice run, but time to go home?
Yeah, he did. He did it at the captain's line. So
wouldn't that motivate you more than what somebody on ESPN has to say?
Yeah. When you're playing against somebody and right before the game somebody says that to you, you get kind of excited and hyped about it. So it was extra motivation. But we were motivated anyway. We're on national TV on CBS playing against Kansas, and everybody's watching. So we came in the game with great belief in each other.
Joey, how much energy did you guys have left at the end? It appeared, again, I'm just watching on TV, but some shots fell short, some shots were wide, whatever else. Was that just the fatigue of how much a moment like that demands of you?
Yeah, we've been pressing the whole tournament and doing that and playing against a great team like Kansas. Your legs are going to go out a little bit, but I thought at the end of the day we made enough plays in the second half to win us that game, and like I said, we have a lot of confidence in each other and ourselves, and we can make plays like that at the end.
What's your thought about sharing the floor with Butler? Last year they were the darlings. You guys are this year. Just your thoughts about Butler and getting a chance to play them in Houston.
No, it's going to be exciting. They play really hard. They're a great team. We're not going to look past them at all. They're a great program. They're national runners-up last year, so it's probably one of the best teams we played all year. And, it's going to be an exciting game.
Were you rooting for them last year against Duke?
Yeah, I was. That's the funny thing. You're watching the game last year against Duke, and you're in the room rooting for them because that they're mid-major like you guys, and we're excited for them last year, but this year, we got to come out and take them out.
When you're on this kind of run, and I'm just wondering, at some points, I think everyone's a little realistic where you're saying, okay, we think we can beat them. It's a one-game situation, but I've got to imagine now there's no part of you or your teammates where you actually think you can't win this whole thing.
Yeah, you're right. We're here now. So there's nothing. Nobody's not saying that we can't win this at all. We all believe we can, and I think 2 or 3 days ago, we believe we can win this whole thing, and a lot of people might not believe that, but we sure did.
I get what Ryan's asking you, Joey, and I understand what you're saying. But by the same token, I have to believe at some point on the plane, in the locker room, as you're just sitting around in your suite or whatever, you look at your boys and go, fellas, we're going to the Final Four. Is there at least some part of you that's, I don't want to say amazed by it, but just a little bit wowed by what you all have accomplished?
Yeah, there is. Last night, we came back to the arena and everybody was here waiting for us, and it was like a sold-out game. And, at that time, you could look at each other and say, yeah, we're really in the Final Four. And, it's exciting. And, I think we've been the best team for these last 2 weeks. And, it's proven now, and we're in the Final Four, and hopefully we can win it all.
That's a fact. I started the show saying the exact same thing. Of all the teams that have made it, frankly, you all have had the fewest tests. You all have been dominant, and I hope you got room on the bandwagon for one more little girl in Richmond. My niece Sarah down there. She was cheering for you. I got a picture from my family down there in Richmond, so she's on your bandwagon cheering you guys on. I know the whole city of Richmond's behind you, and it's been a hell of a run, Joey. Thanks so much for being with us these last couple of weeks. Enjoy the moment and the stage down there in Houston.
All right, thanks a lot.
It's our pleasure.